Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Hello, Sandro.
Hey, Muriel, nice to see you again.
Good to see you. Sandro Norton is live here from Portugal.
Yeah, well.
And you are the the one who's traveled the furthest to be on these Monday Lives so far.
That's good. Well, same the opposite. Good. Nice to see you again. And how's the things with you?
Yes, very good. Actually, I'm starting to feel like the cloud is lifting. I feel a sense of optimism now. And how is it in Portugal? Actually, how is the whole COVID situation? I'm really curious about that.
I think we've been going through different stages, and I think the Portuguese people in general, they've been very, how can I say to you, they've been very serious about the pandemic, and they've been really listening the president and the prime minister, and I think the numbers they're going really low now, and I think now we start to see the light in the end of the tunnel, and it's been going well now finally.
Yes, that's great to hear. So I'm kind of feeling that as well, And I know that the Prime Minister Costa has been kind of active in the international community, the EU Commission and such.
Yes, and that's why as well, in general, he has that kind of obligation of, giving the example to Europe, because now he's the president of the European thing related with all the prime ministers. So I think he has a lot of pressure, but I think he's doing a great job. And I think Portuguese people in general, they kind of looking forward to and they understood very well how to stay at home and to be disciplined with so the quicker, the more you accept the rules, the quicker you know that you're gonna end up being COVID free.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that what everyone needs now is musicians to kind of announce the recovery period and get everyone feeling happy again, feeling like they have a future.
Of course. I mean, besides we all love to stay at home and practice, but it's nothing like doing live gigs and of course.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. I just got a call today for a live gig in January, so we're starting to see calls, and one for November. So
that's good.
So just as the last couple of days, I've started to get some calls. I've got them, one posted already on my website.
Very good.
Good. Well, what I would like to do together that might be appropriate is I have a tune called "It Never Gets Easier."
Right.
And but I'm going to play it in a little bit more of an optimistic fashion today. I'll just give a little lilt to it. And I know that we are bound to have a lag, me playing here in Nashville and you all the way in Portugal. So let's just have fun for us, and if it works out for the people listening, then that's a
well. Let's try to make it easy, right? Let's. Sounds good to me, right?
All right. So I'm in the key of D here.
All right.
And then if anyone has some questions for Sandra, I'll take a look at the comments afterwards.
Good.
So nice to
Good.
play with you again, Sandro.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah.
I was actually today. I was thinking. Well, first time we played was in Arkansas, wasn't it? In that fingerstyle festival. We played that the first time. Oh, I
Oh
was
no,
actually
before it was at your home, actually,
Yes.
in Portugal.
Yes, and then we
Yes.
well, yes, exactly, and then it was in San Diego.
Then
after
Arkansas
that.
second. Yeah, Portugal first, Arkansas second.
And then was San Diego after. Yes.
Yeah,
And
we
then-
hadn't planned to stay as long in the Porto area, but we were just having such a nice time with you that we ended up staying extra days.
Oh, I loved you guys here. It was really awesome. We did fun things. We went to a nice restaurant. Remember that restaurant we had and eat some really nice food?
Yes.
You know how Portuguese are with the food and the wine, and so we're very proud of that.
Yes, there's some excellent food in Portugal to be had. That's
Yes.
for sure.
Good.
Yes. And well, let me say some hellos here. So we have Bunny and Simon and William are popping in to say hello. And William says it doesn't sound like there's much delay at all. Wow, that's great.
Very good.
Okay, and Marcia says, thanks for inviting me. Okay, and we have, and hi to Sandro. And let's see, Larry says it's beautiful. Great, it sounds like it's coming through really well. Super. And hello from Northern Ireland, from Danny.
Hello, Danny.
Yeah, and from Norway, from Trigev. Let's see, I pronounced that wrong, I'm sure. Knudsen. And let's see, Joyce and Tom, and from, let's see, and then Nora says hi. Okay. So, great. And, oh, we have a hey from Sebastian as well. Okay. And then it says Sandro could be just a little bit louder or closer to the mic, just slightly closer to the mic then. Okay?
Right.
Great.
Yes.
Good to know. Thank you. And and we have a hey from Indiana too, and Lancaster. So people are coming in, popping in from all over.
Nice. That's nice. It's
Yeah.
great.
And would you like to do a solo tune for them? I think
Yes.
that'd be great. So.
Okay. Well,
There's some-
I will. Well, because I guess all the musicians, they've been using the time wisely, and I've been writing some new tunes. So I'm gonna play a tune called "Fountain of Freedom" because I think it's a beautiful thing where when we feel like we have the freedom to explore our art and our skills, and in this case we are musicians, and it's a great thing when we have all this fountain inside of us full of melodies where we can develop and make songs. So I'll play a song for you guys. It's a new tune actually, so I'm looking forward. Just turning my amp on. So, all right. Okay.
great. Oh, Sandra, I can just hear your band playing that because, one of my favorite things that I like in your music is what you do together with ensemble. I mean, some of the tunes that you've written and put together, it sounds like you're listening to the Pat Metheny group or something. You do some really nice ensemble things.
Oh, thank you. By the way, actually, I'm just doing actually the new Fly High 2 at the heart of it, and I'm actually working with Steve Rodby, which actually he played bass for Pat Metheny for many years.
Oh.
So I'm very excited about that. So that's the next big ensemble project coming up. So it's great. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. And somebody commented that it sounds like a Pipino D'Agostino technique. Yeah, Pipino does some cool stuff with that same technique, and he's a good cook too.
I didn't know about that. I know his work and he's fabulous, but I didn't know how he's a good chef. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think we're going to have to do a book 2 of the Acoustic Chef. And include a nice Portuguese recipe and a Portuguese tune. I think it has to happen. Yes.
Yes. Well, there's lots of good recipes from here, so you could just make a book of Portuguese recipes.
I'm sure. Yes. But that's the cool thing to find. One recipe per country, and find like the very best,
I still remember when you guys were here and you were working on that, and I actually saw before you actually released the music with the book, and I actually was beautiful to check the process of, the before and the after. So.
Oh yeah, we were right in the middle of that, and you were in the middle of putting together your school. And we saw the school just at its beginning stages, where you were just starting to paint it and getting everything together.
It's a beautiful project, yes, for sure. And if it wasn't COVID, this little animal coming that actually was introduced to this planet,
yes,
we will be already up and running. But yes, it's a beautiful project. You've been there, so it's all ready. So we have the full building, full on and ready to open the doors in September. It's going to be called the Atlantic Music Performance Institute, and I'm sure you're gonna come and play and do some workshops and master classes. Right. I know that. Well, I invited you before. The doors is always open for you. So
yes, you better be careful. We may end up staying extra days again.
That's okay. Well, that's okay. I don't mind. And people actually. We did an amazing concert. You remember in the theater that we actually was a very good concert. So everyone now and then they ask when you're coming again. So it's a pretty good thing. So
good, yeah, that was fun. And after we visited with you and played the concert and had fun around Porto, we went to France and rented a canal boat for a week.
I remember that.
So
story.
that was a big project, and I think that was the inspiration for starting the whole project, the acoustic sailing project that Brian does. Brian, are you here? Say a couple. To call your good friend Brian in here.
Hey, Brian.
I tell you, Brian and Sandro have kicked it off like no one else.
Sandro, I can't hear you, but I can see you.
Oh, Captain Brian.
Yeah.
Captain
brother?
Brian, how
what
are
do
you,
say?
brother? Good. Always
Brother
good.
Sandro.
We have a problem because each time we speak, we just stay hours and hours and hours. You with your sailing projects and the great life you've had so far in the sea, and your love for the sea is very inspiring, and I love the sea too. So
And when will you come join us?
Anytime soon. So we just hope this. We're not going to talk about COVID today. Don't worry. But once this is going to end, I'm sure I want to. Yeah, let's have that experience and everything you mentioned about going up and down from Long Island and coming down. I mean, the trips that you did so far, they are amazing. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of stories for you to share as well. So
there are a couple, yes. And loads more on the way.
Yeah, Brian has been working hard on the acoustic sailing project and has put out some fun moments.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to this season. I was just looking at the maps again, and the new gear we're going to have on board, the new cameras and drone and all sorts of great stuff to make the content a lot nicer. So looking forward to that. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Well, I'll give the chair back to Muriel. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Say hello to Portugal for me.
I will.
Okay. Well, I want to thank, I know a number of you who are watching and listening today have already subscribed, and I want to thank you for doing that, to subscribe to the YouTube Acoustic Sailing channel, because we got our custom name. So now we're officially called Acoustic Sailing, and that's because of you, that enough people signed up. So I want to thank you for subscribing. And I have links for actually all those things on, I think it should be linked there, murielanderson.com/now. A link to Sandro's YouTube page, so you can listen to some of his stuff, and his school project will be posted shortly there, and an acoustic chef without a Portuguese recipe, I tell you. It needs to have one.
Well, I only forgive you because you're gonna do a book number 2, and you're gonna have a Portuguese. You're gonna have 2 Portuguese recipes actually on that one. So I'll forgive if you do that.
Well, I'll do a tune since I'm thinking about just feeling uplifted today. I call this one "Prelude to Joy."
Beautiful tune. I didn't listen to that before. When did you compose that? When did you write that?
I have to confess that I borrowed some of those notes from Beethoven, with the horns played on a little part of the Ode to Joy just before that comes in. But I wrote that for the Nightlight Daylight CD. Yes, I mean, me and Beethoven together wrote it. I guess you could say Beethoven and I wrote
Right.
it. And and I just finished doing a little tutorial on that, showing how to do the technique and how to play it. And if you're a TrueFire student on my TrueFire channel, that is, then it should pop up there this week.
Beautiful.
So you can. It's linked on that same page. So if you just go on the TrueFire page, I usually have at least one lesson for free, and then the other ones are subscription. So you can check it out whether you're a full-time student or not.
Yeah, well, I strongly recommend it myself. I actually watched some of the because to be a teacher and to be someone to explain music is something special, and I think you are very gifted. Besides being a very gifted musician, you are a very gifted teacher because you explain very well and you show the passion when you show things. And actually, I did learn. I got a few from TrueFire, and there's great content. Actually, remember yesterday we were doing some sound check, and I was stealing some of your licks. And I was using.
Well, I think I may steal some of yours too. Some of your, Matheny-like licks that you do. They're just really great. The stuff you did with the band is amazing. And we had another hello. Let me just see up here. Oh, Bunny says she likes that. Okay, and we have Billy here who's asking about in Carlsbad, California. I remember that. Yeah, we had a great time. I hope to be back in Carlsbad because I just
Carlsbad, yes.
Yeah, I just confirmed 2 shows, one in Borrego Springs, California, and one in Desert Hot Springs for some friends there. So that's great.
I think I'll be around actually next January, around 15. I'm coming to LA again.
Oh, good. Well, we'll see you there. And if you come in the summer sometime, you're invited over to the sailboat, as Brian mentioned. And
nice.
There's a little preview of where you will be if you go out with us on the sailboat. That's going to post right after we are finished. I'm doing a premiere of my tune Two Shores together with Brian's footage of our area where we set off on sailing. And so that's going to be right after this. Maybe we can all pop over to the YouTube and we can continue our chat. We can chat back and forth on the comments on the YouTube channel. So that'll be a premiere that's coming up at 6:30. So pretty soon. Well, they do this little silly countdown thing. So it'll be a few minutes after 6:30 actually.
All right.
That it really happens. And should we try to do another one together? What do you think?
I think because you mentioned why don't we try to play one of my songs, Andalusiana song, which is a tune that we played before, and we can try. It's a tune very well with a lot of chords, but I think we can manage. This stream actually is working nice, and we have this is very hard for to get all synchronized, but I think it's working fine. So
yeah, how about that?
Shall we try to attempt that one?
Let's give it a try. Let me fix my camera here. All right. what an unusual and cool chord progression, Sandro. You came up with.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's been great talking with you, and been great to catch up. Feels like we've been just next. You are next to me, but you're not next to me. So
yeah.
You are a few miles away, but it's been nice. And
yeah, it really has been. It really
invitation.
feels like we're together in the room, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, let's do this again. Next week, I have Jeff Coffin, great multi-instrumentalist from Dave Matthews Band and from Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. So he is one of our coolest dudes in Nashville.
Nice,
nice. He'll be a special guest next week. And I also want to ask everyone to sign up for I'm doing a real concert with visuals and everything all the way through, and that's listed on my website. And we today we put up an Eventbrite, so that's just a little link that sends you a reminder. And also we thought that we would raffle off something or give something away to people who sign up for the reminders. But we haven't figured out what it is. So if you have some ideas, go ahead and text them to me, either here or I guess we're going to pop over to the next stream in a couple of minutes to the Two Shores.
Putting some pressure. Okay, I'll think about something.
Okay, so Sandra, what do you think we should give away?
A guitar? No.
A guitar. Okay, well that's a good idea. I've got a few of them around.
All right, I can see that.
It actually could happen. It actually could do that.
That's a good gift. That's something nice to give away.
Yeah. Holy smokes. At first I was thinking it's funny, but we actually could. We actually could give one away, yeah. Let me see if we have some other thoughts here. That is part of the season pass, Bunny asked. So Bunny is a season pass holder, and she's automatically entered in the drawing. So we'll be sure to give her a link to that. And and greetings from from Chesapeake Bay. Okay, as well. Okay, well, I think we're just about ready to pop over to the other stream, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. And if you don't see the link for it right here, it's on murielanderson.com/now, and you could just click on it. That should bring you here to the premiere of Two Shores. And thank you, Sandro Norton, for joining me.
It's always a pleasure to see you again, and I look forward for our next journeys. I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of moments to play together. So
okay, catch you
thank
then,
you.
and
catch you.
see you in a bit. Bye.
Ciao. Bye.
Ciao.